Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
There we go.
are, guys. Sorry, we are having real.
Yeah, it was a little snafu this week. And
nothing is working on our camera side.
It's been a whole thing.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you all so much for joining us on this wonderful Tuesday, new comic book eve. We've got a ton of awesome stuff to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into some announcements.
Yes, the music was on Brad's laptop, which we couldn't get to work because of a couple other snafus.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll be back up and running next week. It's just it kind of shit the bed the last like 5 minutes. So
it's true.
We were running around real fast trying to figure that out, and we figured we'd just go ahead and do this.
Yep.
But we want to say, guys, thank you all so much for everybody that joined us on Saturday for Batman Day. We had a ton of fun.
We did indeed.
So many people out to come see Mike DiCarlo, who was just such a nice guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He loved it.
He actually was like, "Can I move here?" And
he loved it.
He loved all you guys. Attacked. Yes, that was a lot of fun. That was a cosplayer named Jason Todd, ironically enough, dressing up as Harley Quinn. Yep. We love you, Jason. But
yes, we do.
Yeah, Batman Day was a huge, just awesome, fun time. In all seriousness, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for showing up for Mike. Thank you for showing up for us. Mike DiCarlo was actually really just impressed by the local community. He was like, man, people show up for this stuff, and he was very excited. So
you guys showed him that Knoxville is not a place that messes around.
Exactly. So
you guys come and you come out strong. Come out correct.
So guys, we're really excited for that. It was a blast, and we're really excited for what that leads for the future. Yes. So some more guests.
Absolutely.
Little real quick sales stuff. Just add to the website today. The DCKO blind bags have been added to the website. If you pre-order them on the website, you get a 25% discount. If you pre-order the packs of 10 or 20, you get a 35% discount. So those are available on the website. Eric, yes, his Scooby-Doo sketch was awesome, as was his Homer Simpson.
Yes, the Homer Simpson was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't realize he had worked on so many Simpsons books, right? But he said he ran on a nice little run of them.
And he did. I checked. So he worked on that quite a bit, actually. Also, guys, if you could do us a favor and give our friends over at Comics Exchange a follow on YouTube.
Yeah,
their podcast. You guys know we love the Comics Exchange podcast. I think it's one of the best comic book podcasts out there.
Oh, easily.
It is now they're getting onto YouTube, and as most podcasters do. So please give them a follow on YouTube to support our fellow comic book store in Knoxville.
We love everybody over there.
We love everybody over there, correct.
Bill. We got Ryan always in the shop, so we have to say we love him. Just kidding, bud.
Yes, and Bill, if you're watching this, Ryan tried to convince me to send you a really funny meme to make fun of the Cowboys losing. I did not, but I wanted to let you know that. So.
Is Bill a Cowboys fan?
He is indeed. Yes. Yes. So. Lots of fun.
Absolutely.
This weekend we have a couple events coming up. You can find Brad and Patton over at the Punk Rock Flea Market. Yes, so really excited for that. It's a fun event. If you guys haven't been, it's the only place where you can buy comic books and potentially a cow jawbone at the same time.
Yeah, we're going to be, so I guess they added on a few new vendors this year. So we're going to be down in, I believe, what used to be called Blue Slip, the winery parking lot. So it's just like right across the street from Mill and Mine. So that'll be like the street vendors will be one over next to the train tracks is where you'll find me most weekends anyways. But come see us over there. We're going to have a blast. And then you guys will be at Chattanooga Comic-Con this weekend.
Yes.
Tell them what's going on.
Jazz and I will be at Chattanooga Comic-Con. We'll be the CGC witnesses for that show. You can come find us. We're really excited to be there. Henry and them at Epicos put on a hell of a show.
That they do.
We always love being there. So if you're in Chattanooga this weekend, come by and see us.
Absolutely. And we've got Brickonomicon coming up.
Yes, that's actually next weekend. We'll be at Brickonomicon with artist Sketch Ellis. It was a blast doing the show last year. Really excited to see how it goes this year. Sketch is the perfect person out of the show because he does all those awesome Power Ranger covers. So if you want to get a cool Power Ranger cover and then get the original Red Ranger to sign it, you can do that Brickonomicon. So we'll be there. That's not the only show we're doing that weekend either. Yes, it seems like two
weekends.
Yes,
with two shows.
You can find Brad and James up in Pigeon Forge at Smoky Mountain Collectors Showcase.
All stomping grounds.
We'll be the first booth when you walk in, and that is pretty much it. We have one other announcement, and then we have a fun special thing for you guys.
Yes.
Next Wednesday, guys, our Creep Show variant, Scoot Starnes, will be in store next Wednesday signing. We'll be posting his prices shortly. But before that's coming next Wednesday. But before Scoot comes to visit us, we actually have a visit coming tomorrow. As you guys know, we're going to have Joe Pruitt, who is the writer of Viking Moon, is a good friend of our shop. He's done so much for us, guys. He's awesome. And actually, if you don't believe us, why don't you just ask him yourself? Please welcome to the show, Joe Pruitt.
Bye-bye. What's happening, Joe?
Hi, Joe.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, this is my...
There we go.
There we go.
I'll play the song on the piano after the show's over with, just for you.
Oh, yeah. Get us
Nice.
out of here. Get us a nice little outro.
There we go.
Actually, I can't play the piano, but just not this one because it's not real.
Oh, gotcha.
Interesting.
Okay. I like
Many
it.
talents. So, Joe, for our viewers who are kind of newer to the shop, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, yeah, I've been an industry veteran for more years than I can count because I can only use this many fingers. Since the early 90s, late 80s, I broke in working on a comic book called Flaming Carrot Comics as an art assistant. Think I was going to be an artist. Quickly realized I would not be. One of the first people I met are like Bernie Wrightson and Al Williamson and Dave Stevens and people of that ilk. And I said, Brian Baldwin. So I said, okay, I'm going to be a writer. Then I started off working at Caliber Comics, where I eventually became the creative director at Caliber Comics and started a little anthology called Negative Burn, which won me several Eisner nominations and Harvey Awards and stuff, and kind of made my career start. And then when I was at Caliber for several years in the 90s, then found myself working mysteriously in the X-Men office writing X-Men comics, which I did not ever see coming, but I was very happy to do. It was a lot of fun. It's like playing in the toy box as a kid and playing all these little toys I forgot I loved so much and got to play with again as an adult. Kind of like action figures and kids and adult men today. So after that, I started a little company in the mid 200s called Desperado Publishing, where I partnered with the Image Comics for a couple of years and then myself for a couple of years and IDW for several years after that, where I put out a lot of more book comics and trades and started an art book line, which also got me my first Eisner win.
Oh, nice.
6 nominations. Is that right? 1 win, like 15 nominations if you count me as a publisher and editor, but with a couple of wins.
We're still waiting on our first win.
Yeah,
we got 3 nominations.
One day.
We'll get that win one day.
Congratulations on all that. My nominations, I've been as a writer, as an editor, as a designer, as a publisher, a little bit everything, which is based on what my career path has always been. I'm the personality. I just can't do one thing at a time. I have to do several things at a time. So if I'm not writing, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm publishing. I'm designing books. I'm mailing out the orders from the web store. Whatever happens to be, I have to do something different. So, for a while, I helped start a company called Aftershock Comics about 10 years ago, give or take. Worked there as the publisher and the CCO, Chief Creative Officer, for about 9 years. Had a lot of fun there, until I didn't, and then moved on from that. Started a little boutique horror imprint with my friends like Garth Ennis and Ron V and Marguerite Bennett and Adam Glass over at Image called Ninth Circle. We just periodically put out a one shot every few months or so, where we just having fun with each other and seeing who can do the scariest story. And then in the meantime, recently, after leaving Aftershock and starting Ninth Circle, helping start Ninth Circle, have gone way back more into writing comics. I have this new comic, Viking Moon, which that bit of part won't work here. Comes out tomorrow, which Grant and Nirvana Comics did a great little variant cover, retail cover for your store, which I love working with Stevan.
Such a great artist.
Stevan Subic. I'm really horrible with East European names. I read them like an American would, and then I hear them pronounced. I'm like, what? Where did that come from? And I like Esad Rebic. I would read it Esad Rebic, but it's Rebic.
It's Rebic?
Oh, really?
Oh my God! I've been wrong for years.
Always Esad Rebic.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I used to say it too. But it's Rebic.
Okay.
Good to know.
I
I
only know
will
that
not remember that, but I'll try.
And Starlin is Starlin, not Starling. Like I
That's right.
say.
You always type
I
me in
always say
Starling.
Joe and I were texting one day, and he actually sent back Starling. He's like, "Damn it, you got me doing it now."
I think it's just the auto correct on the
sure. Of course.
But so I'm doing a lot of writing. And Viking Moon is coming out. I had a book come out from Image, Voices in my Head. Came out last October, which again, Nirvana Comics did a nice variant with Jim Starlin on art for that one. I always try to hook you with some good artists.
You really do. I mean, when you told us like, "Hey, Stefan Supik can do the cover for you," I was like, "What?" Like the guy from Batman Full Moon. I was so excited. I was sold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love his stuff. It's funny because I didn't know him personally, and but I had written him down on my list of artists I wanted to reach out to and try to do work with. And just when Viking Moon got announced, he emailed me and said, "Hey, I'd love to do a cover for this if you need another cover." And then I said, "Hey, I know a guy." Let me call Grant up, see if we can do it. And then from that, Stefan and I have done a short story together. A horror short story is going to be in Boom's Hello Darkness. I think.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
I think it's number 17, which is in December.
Good to know. Okay, we'll make sure we carry. We love Hello Darkness.
I saw the solicitation that just went out, and it's really odd. The solicitation copy does not have me and 7 listed, but the cover they show does. So
there's always
So I think I'm in that issue, but I'm not 100% sure. But that comes out in December, hopefully. Then I have something come in Savage Sword of Conan before too long. A couple more projects at Image, and then maybe another project or two over at Boom Studios as well.
Heck yeah,
we love Boom.
Easy man.
In addition, what I mentioned earlier, I started an art book line when I was doing Desperate Publishing, and once I'm a freelancer again, so what I want to do besides write, I said, you know what, I really liked working with my friends and doing these great art books, these 300-page art books and stuff like that. I may even have an older one here. So here's I know if you can see it with this stupid
with the green screen.
Yeah,
there you go.
Look at Joe Jusko. Yes,
which we did back in 2008. I think the second printing might have been a few years later. So I just completed with Joe Jusko again a new hardcover retrospective of his career. This is like about 312 pages. New one's probably gonna be like around 240, with nothing repeating from one book to the other. It's all
nice
material. We just did a Kickstarter for that, and it finished over $137,000.
Woo!
So I'm very happy with that. So I'll be doing some more of those as well.
Yeah, that sounds pretty lucrative.
That's awesome.
At this time in my life, I want to do stuff that's fun to me. That also makes me some money.
Yeah, absolutely.
A family support still, and kids in college and stuff like that, and grandkids with special needs. So I want to make sure I'm there to help them out. So I have to keep making money, but I want to have fun doing it.
Sure,
absolutely. I think that's all anybody could ask for in this day and age.
I
have
think
some fun and make a little bit of money.
I think I'll probably do another Jim Starlin art book, maybe next, maybe the first quarter of the coming year.
Heck yeah,
we'd love that for sure.
Yeah. So tell us about Viking Moon. What's the story about in this one? We both read it.
Yeah, I read it today. I loved it. I really did. I thought it was great.
It's basically just a concept. I saw a picture one time that an artist friend of mine drew, artist named Jordan Raska. He just drew this Viking or this barbarian character. Let's put it differently. He drew this werewolf. We did a Werewolf by Night short story at Marvel back in 2007 or 8 for Tomb of Darkness or something like that. Tombs of Terror. That's what it was. So like a black and white book, one shot they did. And so his warm-up piece was this werewolf that was like over this battlefield of like, I'm not saying there were Vikings, barbarians, whatever it was. It's just that. I said, that's a cool image. I said, I think there's a story there. Vikings and werewolves. I always liked the Viking, mythology, all the Vikings and the history of it. I thought it was fascinating. And I also, I love horror stuff, so I love werewolves. And so I started looking more into the Vikings and realizing that there was a Viking settlement up in Canada and Newfoundland, however you pass it.
Newfoundland, Newfoundland, however you say it.
So the Viking settlement, which was basically, hundreds of years before Columbus discovered America.
Mhm.
And but there's they get no credit. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And I said, well, heck, so the history I've read up on is I said, well, they're probably there for 2 or 3 years. Don't really know why they left or anything like that. And obviously the most common thing is because the native population, why they apparently were friendly at times, other times they weren't. And they were really outnumbered by the native population. So they probably just got the hell out of Dodge, right?
Yeah, that's the story I was told, yeah.
So my thought is I've also, I'm actually like a 1/16 Cherokee myself. So I've always also been fascinated by the Indian mythology as well. And one of the Indian mythologies is skinwalkers, which are not, werewolves per se, but they're close,
Sure.
So my thought is like, why did the Vikings flee Canada? What if it wasn't what we really think it might have been? What if it was not only the Native American, warriors population? What if it was also Native American mythology of the skinwalkers / werewolves? That's what really pushed them out, because he couldn't, handle that. And I said, well, that's cool. I get gender. I get a genre merged into 2 different things here. Like I do the werewolves, and I can also do the Vikings, and put them together and make it a fascinating, fun story. And when I started talking to Marcella Fruzen, who I worked with once way back in the day at Vertigo on a short story for Weird Western Tales, back when that was a Vertigo thing. I loved working with him. We did a little Western sci-fi story, and I've always wanted to work with him since. So I reached out to him blindly, hadn't talked to him in years, and just say, I'm back to writing and I'd like to work with you if you're free. And he was up to hearing what I had to pitch. And so I pitched him this idea of the Vikings Warriors, and boom, that's it. That's what I want to do. I love it. I love Vikings. So he sent me all these links. Have you seen this movie? Have you seen that movie? Have you done this? And I said, okay, I got the right guy.
Oh, yeah.
Lightning in a bottle.
It reminded me a lot of Vinland Saga, of course, the History Channel Viking show, which we love here.
Yeah.
So that's all. It's a great read. I loved it. Honestly, when you told me what the title was and what it was about, I was like, done. Yes, that's awesome.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And I get the pages in from Marcella when he gives them to me, and I'm like, every day I'm like, fantastic. He must be a night owl because he lives in Argentina, which I assume is probably the same time zone as we are. But I always get something when I wake up in the morning from him.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, he's a night owl. He works overnight and then emails me in the morning.
There you go.
I'm like, beautiful. That's great. That's lovely. So dreams to come true.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For those of you that don't know, when Joe was a guest at the shop back when Brad and I were just brand new employees here, he was actually one of the first comic writers I ever met.
Yeah.
And he's been great to us ever since. And he's always been great to the shop. So if you guys are free tomorrow between 4 and 7, he'll be here signing copies. And if you can't make it, let us know. We'll get your copy signed.
Absolutely.
And if you haven't given him a follow on social media, give him a follow. Also follow Ninth Circle and see what he has up cooking. Those Ninth Circle one-shots, by the way, always sell out here. They are so good. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I hope to finish mine because I had one, Stay Out of the Woods.
Yes.
It was supposed to come out, last February with Butch Geist on art for it. And I think Butch was doing the best work of his career.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he never finished it as he passed away.
Right.
Suddenly. So I hope at one point to get it finished so I could have the world see his last work.
Absolutely.
And you'll also have the Voices in My Head variant cover at the signing tomorrow too.
Yes.
I'm not I only want to sign Voice in the Head and I only would sell Voice in the Voices in My Head and Mikey Moon for you guys. If you guys want to bring any other stuff that I've done in the past, X-Men or whatever, it's fine. I'll sign that. No, free of charge as well. But as far as I'm not bringing anything to sell.
Sure.
I only want to focus on those 2 titles.
Perfect.
Supported me, and I want to support you.
Thank you so much, Joe.
We appreciate you so much, Joe.
Joe, can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Yes,
Can't wait to see what you're doing next too. So really excited for Viking Moon, guys. If you're not planning on reading this book, change your mind. It's fantastic.
Come in, pick up a copy, and get it
grab
signed.
A copy of our store exclusive too. done beautifully by Stevan Subic. It is just gorgeous.
I love that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah. When we were emailing him, he's like, "Do you have any?" He was like, "Hey, is there anything you want me to like focus on?" I was like, "We love the TV show Vikings. That is all." And you can hear like the music from that show on this. It's just gorgeous, and it was actually featured on a couple of YouTube channels. Pick of the week this week. So yeah, getting a lot of buzz about it. So I think you're gonna have a very fun week, Joe.
Okay, thank you, Size.
All right, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
I can't wait.
See you, Joe.
Cheers.
Thank you, buddy.
Alrighty.
Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Sir. Thank you so much. Fun. Always a blast to have him around the shop and at cons whenever we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, seriously, pick up Viking Moon. It is such a nice read.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one of a few more. Don't forget, guys, if you need anything pressed, cleaned, or graded around here, you want to go with our friends Buzzard Brothers, you can drop those books off here. They will have those clean pressed and shipped off to CGC for you. If you decide to go that route, if you just want them cleaned and pressed for your own collection and to look at, that is totally fine also. And Moonblade is here to tell you, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment on each one of these videos. Even if you go back and watch some of the old ones, like, and comment on those too. Absolutely. We'd like to have some fun in some of them videos. All right. I think we are ready to Greg, I saw you saying that we weren't going to see it. She is coming. Mm-hmm. No, don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and get into the comics of the week.
Let's start with this one first.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and start off with new fun comics. So number one, this is the facsimile coming out this week. Is it only released in that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's only this size.
Woo. Yes. That's crazy.
Look at it. It's bigger than my head.
Yeah, that thing is huge.
And my head is fucking huge.
It's got a big ass head, guys.
I do have a big ass head.
But that is the first comic that was ever published by DC before it was DC.
Yes, the first comic from the company that would be DC. Mm-hmm. Also, the first comic ever published with original content.
Oh yeah, because it was all shorts and stuff like that from
this is
dailies.
Honestly, guys, this is like the holy grail facsimile. Like, it doesn't get any older than this. So, you definitely want to make sure you can grab one of these if you can. They're awesome. Did I know that they're all going to be this size? I definitely did not. But I think I still would have gotten as many as I did just because, again, it is the holy grail facsimile. But please buy them so I don't have to put them away.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I was so pumped about Street Sharks, number one, coming out this week. I read it, and it is exactly what you think it would be. If you watched the show in the 90s, it's pretty much that. It's a fun read if you know and like Street Sharks. That's it, really.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, pick it up. It was a fun time. Will I stick with it and read the entire story?
I'll be honest, I didn't realize it was real.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I just didn't know that they were real. I thought it was like, oh, this show called Street Sharks. Let someone made it up. I've never seen it. Yeah.
You never seen the toys?
No.
Oh man, they were massive too.
Damn.
Yeah,
cool.
They were huge.
Well,
but yeah, lots of rollerblading, shark. Yeah. What did they say?
Did they fight the biker mice from Mars?
No, but it was around the time of biker mice from Mars. So it's a fun read. But again, if you don't know what the Street Sharks are, I don't know how you'll feel about it. Yeah. But that is coming out tomorrow. Tell us a little bit about Star Trek.
Let me tell you a little about Star Trek Last Starship. Okay, guys. So
take a bite out of it.
Nice. Oh God, no, they're doing it again. No, you can't.
They're on the shark puns now.
There's not. No, God. Oh my God. Okay, so the Last Starship, guys. If you, when they first pitched this comic, I was like half excited, half like, what the fuck. The comic was pitched as the return of James T. Kirk, who famously died being crushed by a boulder in Star Trek Generations. He actually long lobbied for his character to be resurrected in the books and movies and TV shows, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But this is the perfect story for James T. Kirk to come back. It's taking place in the far future of the Star Trek timeline for a thing called the Burn. The Burn is where nice. That's awesome.
Dude,
the Burn is actually a time when basically all the Star Trek ships, like engines across the galaxy, just blow up. If you turn on, your power on it, they blow up. So the Federation essentially is collapsing. They are, they're like a year within being completely gone. 96% of their fleet is gone, and the last only ship they can kind of make to actually barely work is trying to find just some sort of hope. This is actually a storyline from Star Trek Discovery when they went to the far future. That show, of course, being devices among fans, it did introduce a really cool future where the Starfleet had essentially collapsed. So this is really cool, basically, in the Federation's like apocalypse scenario. James Kirk is back, and the way they bring him back was so cool. So my favorite Star Trek. Oh my God, you asshole! I just saw that comment. That's brilliant.
Keep going.
Brilliant.
Keep going.
Yeah, Red Shirts is probably my favorite Star Trek book right now. This is easily number 2 or number 1 as far as favorite Star Trek books. So you guys know I love Star Trek.
That he does. He does. And then we've also got Phantom #1 coming out this week.
This is cool.
This is from Mad Cave.
Yeah. So I was a little confused about this one.
Who's the writer on this one?
It's Ray Fox.
Oh, okay.
So, because Phantom has been showing up in the world of Flash Gordon, this one seems a little separate. I'm not sure if it's in the same. Oh my God, these are brilliant! I can't even get mad anymore. These are wow. This is great. I love it. I love it.
That's too funny.
It's too good. Anyways, Phantom is a Golden Age character from way back in the day, like Flash Gordon, and he lives in the jungle.
Also played by Alec Baldwin, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's actually
Billy Zane. That's right. Yeah,
Billy Zane. Yeah. Which, praying to God, Billy Zane does like a private science CGC for some reason, and we can submit these. It'll be fun. Actually, wasn't he at Fanboy? I thought he was. He may have been. Who knows?
Remember. I was only a fanboy to buy comics.
This book didn't come out in time. But anyways, it's the character is a Golden Age character. It's a cool new take on it, just like Matt Case been doing with Dick Tracy, with Flash Gordon, and the actual spinoffs of Flash Gordon that included the Phantom. So this is really cool seeing the Phantom getting his spotlight. He is out of the jungle, runs around with a wolf companion, and fights smugglers, swashbuckling villains. Very Golden Age.
Oh, yeah,
so it's
sure.
it's just really cool seeing Mad Cave just kill it with these Golden Age properties. So it was a fun read.
I like it. And then, guys, we'll just go ahead and remind you all. Don't forget, Viking Moon is out tomorrow, and Joe will be in the store. This is our store exclusive.
Yeah,
as it was a really good read. Like I was thoroughly surprised with how much I really did like this for Vikings, werewolves. Sure. I love that shit.
I mean, we've been spoiled with Viking products, with the Viking TV shows and the sequel on Netflix, and of course Vinland Saga, which if you've not seen, stop what you're doing and watch it. It's great. But this is a great, if you're a fan of Vikings, if you're a fan of horror, it's a great book.
Absolutely. And then we've got Battleworld #1. I mean, I know what Battleworld shit is, but what's going on?
So, and for those of you that don't know what Battleworld shit is, it essentially involves a Marvel character who's usually a cosmic being, like the Collector or other superpowered characters, taking multiple set chunks of different Earths, different timelines. Oh man, that's great. And making a whole new world out of it. There's been several Battleworld stories in the past. I think there's a huge one not too long ago. Yes. I know, right? So please tell Joe that tomorrow. This one involves multiple Marvel characters from different timelines. The main character of this book is actually Hank Pym from the main 616 timeline.
Okay.
They aged... Hank Pym's had a funny comic book history. They aged him up after he got separated from Ultron for a while. For years, he was just a mindless zombie to Ultron because they had Scott Lang as the primary Ant-Man after the movies. And then they aged him up, had a series where kind of got him back to, normal. And, they also they established some more stuff about his character that really added a few more layers. So it's kind of cool seeing him being the lead character. He's like, oh, great, I'm in a battle world. He's done this before. Some of the characters are all pulled from different timelines. For instance, Spider-Man here, who is in it. This Spider-Man has been doing Spider-Man stuff for a couple months. So he's a kid. Luke Cage there doesn't know any of them. You see Miss Marvel. It's not current Captain Marvel. Thor is, I think, for the Jason Aaron, it seems like. So it was cool. It was cool seeing all these different characters, and they're not all united. When like the big power player kind of reveals what's going on, they're not all like, oh, let's team up and fight this guy. And that was really cool. So it's not, I'll be honest, this is one of those stories that I don't usually go for. I know the series has a lot of buzz because in Battleworld 2, they're bringing in a bunch of the, what's that imprint called? Oh my God. Ruse and all that stuff. Man, if Dylan was in here, he would know. It was an imprint that Marvel had of characters that are kind of off kilter. So there's a bunch of characters being brought into the Marvel timeline that Marvel owned the properties of. So it's got a little bit of buzz. So if you want something fun to read, it is fun. I didn't care for it too much.
Okay. So, that was a lot of talk to get to that. Well, thank you for that, Grant. We greatly appreciate that.
be sarcastic.
Escape 2 is hitting the shelves tomorrow.
Holy
I
crap.
didn't read Escape 2, but I'm going to pick it up because I
Same.
loved number 1.
Yeah,
But just
that
letting you guys
was,
know that one's hitting the shelves.
That Escape number 1 was such a surprise.
So
I was
good.
not ready for that book, and this book continues that. Great artwork, great story.
Mhm.
What more do you want?
Yep. And then, so I know we've got a first appearance coming up in Wonder Woman number 25.
Yes.
But I have not currently been reading the Tom King Wonder Woman. I want to because Josh speaks nothing but
Josh
just amazing
praises
things
this
about
book.
this book.
Yeah. And this is interesting. A new villain called the Matriarch.
Okay.
It has a lot of buzz, some awesome variant covers as well, featuring the character. But Tom King introducing a new villain, sign me up. You know,
Absolutely.
No, Joshua Kane. It wasn't the new universe. It was. I feel like it starts like with a P or something. I can look this up right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do whatever you got to do. But
Yeah. I
gotcha, Ocelot, and I got you here. It wasn't New Universe. Great White Lies. That is good.
no, not that one.
Okay.
Ruse. It was Ruse.
Ruse.
That was a character. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. I'll never figure it out. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
fine.
Let's keep moving on. And let you guys know, Mark Spears Monsters number 7 is hitting the shelves tomorrow.
This is not the blind bag one.
No,
this is I mean, I'm not a regular. It's Mark Spears Monsters number 7. Yeah.
Just letting you guys know it's coming out.
Awesome covers and more fun, crazy weirdness.
Hell yeah. And then we've got Twilight Zone number 1 coming out tomorrow, which I read today. I really liked Twilight Zone number 1. It was a lot of fun.
There's a lot of cool creators that are going to be attached to this series.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be an anthology.
It is.
Well, obviously, like the show is, but it's going to be different creators on each one.
Yes. I was talking to IDW about it actually just the other day, and they're really excited for it. Fun fact, IDW has a good history of actually has a fun history of horror series, so this is perfect for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then what else do we got? Let's get to Ultimate Spider-Man number 21. So guys, this is coming to an end after 3 more issues, right? 24 is the last one.
Is my understanding.
All right, and guys, we've got some big shit going on in this.
Yeah, this is where all the shit really hits the fan.
Yes. So these next 3 issues we're going to see some shit changing.
Yeah.
Baby, big implications in this one. So if you are reading this, again, now is not the time to stop. We are only 3 issues away. That is hitting the shelves tomorrow. You got all the major players in this one, and it's coming together for a big finale for sure. And then let's talk about Ultimate Hawkeye. I read Ultimate Hawkeye. I enjoyed it. Hawkeye is definitely not my favorite character. So I found myself enjoying it, but I really liked the end. Like,
that was cool.
The battle arena.
That was a fun little twist.
That was a lot.
Basically, this issue co-written by Dennis Campa and Taboo, who is one of the highest profile Native American authors out there currently. Obviously puts the focus. This is on about the ultimate version of Hawkeye. It's not Clint Barton. But it was a really fun read. It's kind of got like a John Wick style.
It does.
They're after finishing a mission. Feature again a really cool another ultimate version of a villain. They are going and basically entering like a death game, and it's awesome. And the twist at the end you'll love.
Then let's go ahead. We'll talk about Absolute Wonder Woman number 12, guys. We get a big character reveal
at the end. That it's. If you've been waiting for one of those Absolute books to like really pop and go insane because of a character revelation or character first appearance, this is it. It's a cool, really awesome character reveal. We're going to sell this book tomorrow. I already know it. And I've ordered more copies already.
That's
all we will say about that.
This is probably my second or maybe third favorite of the Absolutes. I know not a lot of people talk about Absolute Superman a lot. I fucking love Absolute Superman. I think the Brainiac in that storyline is awesome. But Wonder Woman is definitely number 2 on my list.
A lot of people's number 2 or first favorite, actually.
It's a lot of people love Absolute Wonder Woman.
There's not luckily we live in a world where there's not currently a bad Absolute title. But it is very popular.
At least. Then let's go ahead. Should we talk about? Let's just go ahead and talk about Immortal Batman number 2.
Right.
Is hitting the shelves tomorrow, and you guys know that we talked about it was such a surprise.
We were
fan favorite for us around here.
Yeah.
And number 2 continues to slap, dude. It's so good. We get a major Batman villain in this one who who makes his first appearance in this this world, and it's wild shit.
It is.
It's
It is
a Batman
definitely
villain that they've been putting in the forefront for a lot of stuff recently, and I love that because I love this Batman villain, and I really like this universe's version of him.
Hey,
What's happening, Dylan? There he is. Eric says it's the best of the absolutes.
There we go.
What was that?
Oh
Shark just with how good it was. Yes, it did. But guys, yeah, if you really enjoyed number one, this continues to just fucking slay. And it was a series that I was not expecting to like.
We honestly had no excitement about whatsoever. When it was announced, I was like, okay, whatever, you know. But like
Kyle Higgins knocking it out of the park. I would love to have him on the show and just like, where did you get this idea? I mean, obviously, like a cosmic Batman, it kind of makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We were talking to him about it,
or looking up an interview with him about
there we go.
I'd love to see.
What do we have left to talk about?
So the last book of the week that we are going to talk about is Skinbreaker, number one, from Robert Kirkman, who is the David Finch.
David Finch does the interiors, which is gorgeous.
This book is absolutely amazing looking. I thought the art was insane.
It's like the Avatar, like the blue people one of comics. Well, the interiors look like that.
Kirkman, I saw a interview with him on the Comic Tropes channel, which if you don't follow Comic Tropes, definitely go subscribe to that channel. And he said he knew that he wanted David Finch for this, and I can't remember the exact issue, but it was on like a Swamp Thing book that he did. And he was like, with this idea, he knew that's the artist he had to have on this. And I know they've been working on this book off and on for years.
Yes,
now.
He actually says like towards the end, like I wanted to tell the story for years, but of course I'm doing the TV show.
Yeah.
Battle Beast.
He's a busy dude.
He's a very busy dude. Honestly, this is going to be probably one of those books that like years from now, when they ask him, "What's your favorite book you worked on?" People are going to expect Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And Invincible. He's going to say this book. You can just tell it's a passion project. It was really cool. And guys, it is. It's a lot like Avatar. This is not a secret Transformers book like Void Rivals was, but it is a great read featuring this alien world that we know nothing about. You guys know his books are usually a slow burn, so this is going to be one of those ones that you want to read every issue to see what comes next. So very happy with this book. It was really awesome. I can't wait to see what comes next from it.
All righty, guys, let's go ahead and get to the variants of the week. Guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below.
So
if you're rewatching this video at a later time.
For our first of our variants, and you're going to have to bear with me, I have to get a couple things together because with the technical difficulties, I didn't get all my stuff separated, but just bear with me. Yeah. We do have a bundle offer that we're doing. We're announcing just here. So we have our store exclusive for Viking Moon, comes out tomorrow, available now or whatever. And we've
also got that on the website.
If
you're watching in another state and can't be here for that purchase.
If you need that and you want to get it signed, buy it now. Just message us on the website after you buy it and say, hey, please get this signed. We'll get it signed for you, ship it out to you.
Absolutely.
Do that all the time.
And the signatures are no charge. So.
They're no charge. It's something that Joe's doing for you all, for us.
Because he likes you.
Exactly. We also have the 1 in 25 for Viking Moon. While supplies last, we're offering a bundle price for $40. Yes.
Perfect. Somebody jump on that. Exactly. Get it out of here. Get it signed tomorrow.
Wait, no, it wasn't 40. It was 30. It's supposed to be 30.
30.
It is 30. $30 for both the 1 in 25 and our store exclusive bundle price.
Get it. Get it. I'm looking at you, Eric Jackson.
Exactly. Definitely want to get both of those while you have the chance. Up first, we have the 1 in 25 Greg Land Battle World 125. It is $14.99. Greg Williams, yes, good man.
Okay, so we'll get that exclusive and I'll put bundle deal.
Yep. And Dan Lee will take one as well. Good man. While they're doing that, I'm going to get these together. All right. We're back. We have a Death of Silver Surfer 1 in 25. Death of Silver 125 Noto variant. It is $14.99. We have a Greg Land 1 in 50 Black Cat number 2 1 in 50 Virgin, it is $29.99. 3 people taking the store exclusive bundle. Awesome. We have a CL. Did you want the do you want the exclusive? Or did you want the bundle? Let us know. We have a 1 in 25 Fleeks variant for Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. It is $14.99. It's homaging Psycho, which is awesome. We have the 1 in 10 variant from Horvath. It is $7.99.
That's so cool. Also, a series that you guys should be reading. Love Beneath the Trees.
So fun.
Shit's tight. Oh, and also news from the Fallout #4 is coming out tomorrow. Don't forget to pick that one up if you've been reading it. Also, one of my favorites.
All right, I'm back. We have a 1 in
CL's
10
just
exclusive guide by. We have a 1 in 10 Phantom variant by Chris Bustos, which is awesome. It is $7.99. Got the old classic Golden Age style going there. We have a 125 Kerschel variant for Green Lantern. It is $14.99. We have a 1 in 10 Zono variant for Power Rangers meets TMNT. It is $7.99, featuring Shredder and Red Ranger. To be said there because it's black and white. And this is a pretty cool one. A 125 Bone variant for Green Lantern. It is $14.99. Look at that. How awesome is that?
That is sweet.
That's so fun. I love that. Here's a fun one. We have a 125 Wilson variant for Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. Look at that. That classic Godzilla movie poster style is only $14.99. We have a 1 in 10 Carpenter variant for Ghana Naked Aggression. It is $7.99. We have a 1 in 15 Escape 2 variant for $14.99. Dylan, correct, it is Darwin Cook style. But this one is for Escape 2 by Fumera. It is $14.99. We have a 1 in 25 Hans variant for Detective Comics. It is $14.99. And a 1 in 25 Collins variant for Justice League Unlimited. It is $14.99.
Nice.
Well, next one coming up. Give me 1 second, guys.
Keep them coming, baby.
Yep. Oh, geez, that's cool. Also cool. Also cool. All right. For Skinbreaker. 1 in 15. You got, buddy.
Escape.
All right, while he's doing that, we have a 1 in 10 more variant for Skinbreaker. It is $7.99. So cool. We also have a 1 in 25 Felici variant for Skinbreaker. It is $14.99. We have a 1 in 50 Eric Canty variant for $29.99. Look at that. Look at that teeth. And last but not least, guys, we have a 1 in 100 Ryan Otley. It is $79.99.
Nice.
And I lied about the lastly. I actually have a thank you variant as well. It is $59.99. It's got embossed stuff. So it's embossed. Yeah. That's $59.99. 1 per store. Thank you variant. Only one available.
Yeah.
Before I get to the next one, probably the coolest variant this week, I'll be honest. Well, actually, second coolest. We'll get to the coolest here in a little bit. Second coolest variant. Monsters. Mark Spears Monsters. This is the 1 in 25. It is $50. I only have one of these left. So the rest have already sold. 1 in 25. This is a Monsters of Filmland homage, which is just brilliant. So, Mark, if you're watching, awesome job with that. Great cover. $50. Last copy.
Jump on it now, suckers.
Yep. We have a 1 in 10 Street Sharks variant.
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah.
It is $7.99 if you guys want it.
I love it.
Yep. CL, you've already got one in your pull box, actually. So that's yeah.
For Monsters
yeah,
or Street Sharks? Okay.
Yeah. For Monsters, CL, that's already in your pull box. So you got that. But yeah, this is $7.99 if any of y'all want it. You're gonna make the jokes, you're gonna pay.
Looking good. Shark looking good.
It's honestly really cool, actually, yeah.
Cheesecake.
Right. And
Damn, we got a ton of them this week. I thought you
Kinda.
said there weren't that many.
well, no, the rest are like all one. So
Oh, okay.
I'm actually at the end. So kind of, but this last stack, you know. All right, where was I? All right, we have a 1 in 10 Avoid Rivals. It is $7.99. I know, right?
Cool.
125 Dominic's variant for Avoid Rivals is $14.99. We have a 1 in 10 AHA variant for Invisible Man. It is $7.99. I'm afraid, Daniel, there is not 2 this time. The other one's already claimed. I apologize. And then we have this is really cool, 1 in 25 Del Mundo variant. It is $14.99 for the Invisible Man #2. Yes, it is.
Wallet.
It is indeed. We have a 1 in 25 Mac variant for David Mac variant for Ultimate Hawkeye. It is $14.99. We have I had 110 for Twilight Zone. Huh, must be tripping. We have a 125 Twilight Zone cover. It is $14.99. We have a 125 Sawi variant for Superman. It is $14.99. It's adorable. Love those covers.
Too cute. Has anybody else watched Superman twice?
I have.
I've watched it twice since it released on.
Seal Brown will take the
Friday.
1 in 25 Invisible Man.
Hell yeah.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That Del Mundo.
It is, yes. We have a 1 in 25 Spider-Girl variant for $14.99. A 1 in 25 Smith variant for Spider-Man Wolverine for $14.99. And last but not least, this is really cool. We have the Alexandra Lozano variant, our favorite new Italian artist, who is just killing it on covers for both Marvel and DC. Their Supergirl cover actually went crazy. We have this 125 variant for Ultimate Spider-Man 21 featuring Mary Jane.
Nice.
It is $19.99. Look how awesome that is if you want it. So just beautiful, beautiful cover.
Love it. Has it not been released on physical yet?
Not physical, no. Just got HBO Max now.
Oh, I figured they would do the physical along with HBO Max. I don't know.
Maybe it is. I
saw the box art. I'm just not sure if it's released
Eric
yet.
Jackson will take one of the 1 in 25 Ultimate Spider-Mans. Good man, good
Perfect.
man. And just a reminder, guys, we do have the Viking Moon. We have that 1 in 25 with select quantities. You can get a bundle deal with that and our store exclusive for $30. If you want, let us know. You can get them both signed for free tomorrow if you want.
Yes, you may.
Yes.
1 in 25.
CL, the I Need It. Is that for the 1 in 25 Ultimate Spider-Man, or is that for the Superman Blu-ray? I understand
Superman.
both.
I think they know how to do claims from here on.
They do indeed.
You better.
Yes.
I think Spider-Man physical release. Oh, okay. I didn't understand the hype.
Aha, there we go. Yes, we do have it. There we go. See, we got you, bud.
All right.
All right. It is an expensive week. Yes, this is, man, I have no shark puns I can do because you guys literally used all of them. So I have no puns to say. So there's that. Now none of us are happy.
If you have another. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
we got you.
Oh, yeah. It's such a great movie.
We got the movie today.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I think
All
that's
right,
everything.
guys. I think that will do us for this week. Thank you all again for hanging around with us.
While we have technical difficulties.
Hopefully, we can stop these goddamn technical difficulties.
Exactly.
But, they happen whenever we try to move some stuff around, then all of a sudden that camera just does not want to pick up.
I mean, just remember these times, doing that way you don't take the good times for granted.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you all so much. And hopefully we will see you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, hopefully this weekend. If hopefully not this weekend, hopefully next weekend.
You'll catch us around.
We got a lot of shit coming up, and we're going to start hitting Whatnot again really hard here next month. We've got which I forgot to put up, a claim sale through Elite Comics on October 3rd.
Oh my God,
obviously,
we're doing that
we'll
too.
be talking about that a little bit more next week. So yeah, we got a bunch of shit coming up. We're gonna hit you guys with a lot of new books.
Yes. In case you're wondering, is all this by design? Is this part of some grandmaster plan? Why you're doing so much? Honestly, it's just us doing what we do. We're busy. We have a lot of people that work here, so we have a lot of things we got to work on. So
absolutely making waves. Yes, there we go.
Oh my gosh,
I love it. All right, guys. Thank you all
guys.
so much. Sorry, there won't be an outro today, but we're just gonna leave you at that. All right. Hope to see you
Soprano
guys.
style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we're just going to the next bit.